You would even fight him today? You win your fight. If he said, hey, Manny, I want to fight, you gonna fight?
Oh. Even here.
Oh, my goodness.
So they would want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know.
Getting the fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically.
Manny Pacquiao has made one thing absolutely clear: he's ready to fight Floyd Mayweather again, and he firmly believes this time he can beat him. From his intense training routines to his mental preparation, Manny insists this won't be just another exhibition. He wants a real sanctioned fight. He even revisited their 2015 clash in detail, watching the bout in slow motion and analyzing every punch in his eyes. He truly fought to win that night and still believes he did as rematch talks begin to heat up. Once more the spotlight is also turning toward Floyd Mayweather, who's now facing rising tensions with none other than Roy Jones Jr. Could this drama open the door for a long-awaited rematch?
This version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
If he comes out and go sign the contract and we'll fight. Let's fight again if he wants. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
Amid the growing hype, Mike Tyson didn't mince words. He laid it out plainly: Floyd Mayweather only steps into the ring if there's massive money on the table. According to Tyson, Floyd won't risk anything unless the payday is astronomical and the risk is minimal. He called out Mayweather for avoiding real challenges and said Floyd isn't chasing greatness anymore, he's chasing comfort and cash. That's why a genuine rematch with Manny might be tough to arrange. Tyson made it clear unless Floyd sees zero threat and maximum dollars, he's not lacing up the gloves for real.
Give me your opinion on who you think will win and why. And would people want to see that fight now?
Well, listen, people are all going to hate on Floyd, so they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they would matter. If he wants to make some money, Floyd want to make some money. If he wants to make some money, he could fight
your guy Jake Paul.
When asked where Floyd Mayweather ranks among the toughest opponents he's ever faced, Manny Pacquiao didn't hesitate. Floyd didn't even make the top 5. Manny explained that it wasn't a fight, it was a game of avoidance. He said Mayweather ran the whole time and refused to engage in real exchanges. To Pacquiao, that style lacked the excitement fans crave. He values risk, aggression, and action, everything Floyd avoided that night. In Manny's view, their bout was dull, forgettable, and undeserving of being called a true legendary showdown.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. The fight is boring. Like, that's not the fans are expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Floyd Mayweather recently stirred the pot again, and this time it was personal. A video surfaced showing Floyd laughing while watching Manny Pacquiao's knockout loss from the past. It may have looked playful on the surface, but fans saw it as a deliberate jab, a disrespectful move meant to provoke. For many, it was classic Mayweather mind games, but it also reignited a rivalry that's never truly faded. Floyd's trolling didn't just go viral, it reminded everyone that beneath the surface there's unfinished business between these two legends.
In Sal's life, every night Sal would call me. We would chat and he would read me the Bible. Sal's main concern always was whether he was going to go to heaven or not. He said to me,
Manny Pacquiao isn't playing games. If a rematch with Floyd Mayweather ever happens, he wants it to be the real deal. No exhibitions, no light sparring, no glorified showcases. He made it clear this must be a sanctioned high-stakes boxing match. To Manny, boxing is not a stage, it's a sport that deserves respect. He sees this potential rematch as a legacy fight, not just another payday. If Floyd wants to run it back, Manny is ready, but only if it's under real rules with real consequences.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a decision.
On the other hand, Floyd Mayweather appears to be done with serious competition. Since his retirement, he's chosen to focus on lucrative exhibitions facing influencers, MMA fighters and celebrities for easy money. From his perspective, the mission is already complete. He's unbeaten, he's rich, and he has nothing left to prove. So unless everything, money, rules and risk is stacked in his favor, Floyd's not interested. That's the reality that makes a true rematch with Pacquiao increasingly unlikely. He's protecting the brand, not chasing greatness anymore.
Manny Pacquiao just recently fought for a belt at 46 years old. He's also been calling out Floyd Mayweather to another fight. Floyd hasn't actually fought since 2017, and that was against Conor McGregor. The closest he's done is exhibition fights for easy money. Floyd has so much money, he doesn't ever have to fight again.
Roy Jones Jr. didn't shy away from comparing the two legends. According to him, aging fighters must rely on movement, timing and discipline, and in that department he believes Pacquiao still shines. Roy praised Manny for staying in peak condition, still training like a world-class athlete. In contrast, he said Floyd only returns for guaranteed checks with no hunger for belts or real competition. Roy highlighted a key difference: Manny still fights for legacy, Floyd fights for the bank, and that contrast could define how fans remember them both.
The boxing bully. Another one. It's the ring champs, and we're sitting down with our guy, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. That's the Roy Jones.
What's happening, my brother? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good.
Lot to talk about, a lot going on in the sport. I want to get right into the Pac-Man, right? The legend, the Hall of Famer now. You share that title with him. 46 years old. If anybody can be this age and upset, you know, a guy like Barrios, a younger guy, is it Manny? Could it be Manny?
It's definitely Manny, and the reason being is because Manny is never stationary. Right. Manny is always on the move. You understand me? What has happened in boxing is a lot of people have lost the art of footwork. Right. You understand me? Not many people have footwork. So if you see a guy go out and box like you'll never see in today's time too often, a guy go out and box like Sugar Ray Leonard boxed Marvin Hagler.
Right.
He moved around, he fought when it was time, he moved when it was time. He understood how to use the whole ring to get a victory. Now guys don't do that. Pac-Man, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said, if his legs can hold up for 12 rounds, he's the guy to do it.
So I'm glad you said that, because I understand William Skull, when he fought Canelo, that was bad. Mm-hmm. That was too much moving.
That's too much moving.
Now, that was bad. Yeah. It was worse than when it was Lara and Canelo. That was just horrible. But now that people are saying this no running thing, no other fighter be running. No fighters not running, they're moving. So how do you feel about when people call that running?
Some fighters run.
Skull
He's
was
not the only runner.
Skull was bad. Not like that, bro.
So
that was horrible.
So the way I feel about that is like this. Even though you run, at some point you gotta make a stand. You can't run from me all night and say you beat me. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like there's running, but like even Sugar Ray Leonard.
After the controversial draw against Mario Barrios, fans and analysts alike began speculating about Pacquiao's next move. Despite the result, Manny's performance reignited interest in what lies ahead. Does he still have what it takes to compete at the highest level? Many say yes. The real question now is, will he chase another title, call out Floyd directly, or test himself against another rising contender? The boxing world is buzzing and the anticipation is building. Everyone's waiting for the next official announcement.
Boxing Doctor News fight fans, get ready for some spicy boxing tea. Manny Pacquiao just dropped his list of top opponents, and guess who's missing? Floyd Mayweather. Pac-Man's reason: fans don't pay for a fashion show, they want action. Ouch. He called their 2015 fight a boring 12-round run. Manny's keeping it real, saying, Fans deserve excitement, not just defensive skills. But here's the twist. There's talk of a rematch. First, Pacquiao's got to prove he's still got it against Mario Barrios next month. He's promising speed and fireworks. Will Pac-Man deliver? Or will Mayweather clap back? The boxing world is buzzing. Stay tuned for more drama in and out of the ring.
Veteran analyst Max Kellerman didn't hold back in his praise for Manny Pacquiao. He called Manny's 8-division championship record one of the most unrepeatable achievements in boxing history. Max pointed out that starting as a flyweight and moving up through the ranks to defeat elite opponents in heavier divisions is something no one, not even Floyd, has come close to. While Floyd's record is pristine, Max believes Pacquiao's resume holds more historical weight. It's not just about being undefeated. It's about who you fought when you fought them and what you risked, and in that sense Manny stands alone.
You got a lot of slack for saying Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before, ever. A lot of great flyweights. No one ever did that. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, I really don't have a horse in the race. I always thought Mayweather was going to beat Pacquiao. I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat him.
Before the Mario Barrios fight, many believed Pacquiao was setting up the stage for one final showdown, perhaps a rematch with Floyd Mayweather, especially if he won a title again. But after the draw, the conversation shifted. Now attention is turning toward other names like Rolly Romero. Though nothing is official, the boxing world is starting to wonder, will Manny go after a younger opponent to prove a point? Romero might not have Mayweather's legacy, but he brings hype, youth, and danger, just the type of fight that could generate buzz for Manny's next big night.
Manny would be competitive with any of those people, and I think Romero, who is less of a boxer than this guy that Manny just fought, would be ideal for Manny, and I give Manny a good chance to win against Romero.
Legendary promoter Bob Arum weighed in on the Rolly Romero rumors and didn't sugarcoat his opinion. He said Romero doesn't match up to someone like Mario Barrios in either experience or technique. If Manny were to fight Rolly, Arum believes it would be a one-sided win for Pacquiao. He sees Romero as too raw to handle Manny's skill set. Bob went deeper, explaining how Pacquiao isn't just fast or powerful, he breaks fighters down mentally before dominating them physically. That's what makes him so dangerous even at this stage of his career.
Such a long time. How does Inoue compare to Pacquiao when you prepare for him?
You know what? He's more of a basic fighter than Pacquiao. I mean, Inoue is just a right there fighter. He's in front of you. And Pacquiao, you know what the difference between him and Pacquiao is? It's a lot, because getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated, because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically. And Inoue is right there. He comes to fight. Pacquiao was a fighter that drains you because you don't know when he's gonna come in and when he's not. I remember when he fought Bradley in the 3rd round, first fight, he was tired. And I told him it's not the physical, it's the mental, because Pacquiao is always keeping you on your toes, you know? And that's the difference. Pacquiao was very elusive, and he drained you mentally before he beat you physically.
And Joel, last one for me, man. You played a big role when Bivol upset Canelo. You helped out in that camp.
You know what? When he came to me, I had already trained the Turkish guy, Abdi Yildirim, for him. I know Canelo. I'm Mexican. You know, I was in my career, you know, growing up as a Mexican fighter. I know the goods and bads of a Mexican fighter, and I know Canelo, and I knew Canelo's weaknesses and how you can frustrate him. You frustrate Canelo, you beat him. You frustrate him first. When they came to me and said, okay, we're gonna train Canelo, train Bivol, and we want you to be part of the team. Let's go part of the plan. What does he need? And we started putting things together in the gym. You know, we started working on it. And one of the main keys was keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him. Don't stop jabbing. That's what Canelo always tries to hit you in the arm to wear you down. And if you watch the fight, I had a bag of ice all the time on his arm through the whole fight. In the second round, I know facial expressions. When Canelo was trying to get in it and he couldn't get in his stride and coming back, and he started making different. I said, you know what? He's frustrated. Keep jabbing him. Keep him away. There was a point where they wanted to send Bull to knock out.
Bob Arum continued breaking down Manny Pacquiao's secret weapon, his mind. He explained that Manny uses his ring IQ, footwork, and timing to frustrate opponents early. By the time the fight becomes physical, his rivals are already mentally defeated. This strategy has helped him defeat younger, stronger fighters time and again, and now with reports emerging that Pacquiao could return to the ring in November or December, the boxing world is on alert. Insiders say he's feeling strong, staying active in training and preparing for what could be one final defining moment, whether it's a title run, a legacy fight, or a farewell performance. One thing's certain, Manny's not done yet, and he plans to go out on his own terms.